All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to Rant and Chill Sunday reaction stream for the few that check it out live. Hopefully, it catches on. It's something I might as well just do it live, one off, as I usually. That's how I do these reactions. Though there are going to be another kind of reaction here on my YouTube channel, and with more production and more things going on, and those are going to be for members and patrons only. So now is actually a good time to become a member. If you're on YouTube, become a member or become a patron. And I suppose, I guess, like, I don't know how if you get anything extra by being a sub of the Twitch channel, other than maybe we can have some like cool streams where it's just us hanging out. Okay. Right now is a good time to be a member or become a patron or become a subscriber, depending on whatever platform you use. I think most of you guys use YouTube, though I'm streaming this right now currently on Twitch. So if you want to become a member, you get access to exclusive videos that will probably not be ever available to everyone else. So there's that. All right, with that said, let's roll into this. Actually, first, let's get through the weekend, through the week. Man, the week was good, okay? My week overall was good. Work was pretty easy. I was able to pull in the numbers. My job is pretty simple. I'm not going to go into details and over-reveal, but I have to meet a certain quota every month. And I pretty much get to ride around on my Harley, talking to a bunch of people, checking on them, and then that's about it. Follow up on some. It's a lot of government paperwork and stuff like that. No real thrills other than get to ride the motorcycle for a daily commute, which honestly can't complain. It kind of makes that job worthwhile. It makes the job really, really great for me. So love that. But with that said, this weekend, actually yesterday, I heard the dumbest thing I've ever freaking heard in my life. Now, if you are a religious man, I'm going to warn you right now, this might bother you. Hopefully not, because, this person was religious, and or I struggle with my faith. I guess I consider myself a Christian, more like a Protestant or whatever, but it's not something I think about all that often or really concern myself with. But she said something really dumb yesterday, and I was like, what did he talk about? That's the dumbest thing I've ever freaking heard in my life. If I told that to my son, he'd be like, Dad, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. She was like, and I'm going to say her name is Sarah to protect the innocent. Well, she's not innocent, but to protect her identity. So Sarah, okay, it was like, did you know it never rained on earth until the biblical flood? And immediately I was like, that is the dumbest thing I think I've heard today. That might be the dumbest thing I've heard this week. What are you talking about? What about when the dinosaurs were around, things like that? It never rained. She's like, and then she was like, she was like, well, how do you know they even existed? Have you ever seen them? It's like, what do you think they're finding when they dig up stuff? You think all that's just made up or whatever? Like what are you talking about? You sound insane. Like, it rained on Earth before the flood. What are you talking about? She's like, no, I could show you where in the Bible where it says it doesn't. It's like, it doesn't matter what you find, what you interpret. Anyone can go, yeah, you know what? It rained before some massive flood, which obviously wasn't even a world flood. It was a flood like within that region. Well, whatever. Oh my god! But I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've heard. And but no, she doubled down. She was like, it didn't rain. It's like, and she even read the passage in the Bible, whatever, in Genesis. I think, I'm not sure where it is in Genesis, early on, I suppose. It says that like there's a mist and there's some evaporation and stuff. I'm like, well, already you're talking about things that have to do with rain. You're like, if water evaporates, it's gonna rain. That's just what it is. That's just how it works. What are you talking about? But yeah, that was the dumbest thing I think I heard this week. Actually, it's Sunday, so I guess last week. But yeah, it's Sunday. Not to bog you on religious talk. kind of fitting, right? Have this up here. Oh, that's a commercial, dude. Okay, so you go to Twitch, right? And you're like, okay, I want to stream, but then you see some hardcore TNA, tits and ass. Okay, now I'm not necessarily complaining. I put that on my streams all the time in the intro. But look at this, guys. Look at this. I mean, I'm like, why should I do just a reaction stream when I could like put on a bunch of chicks doing stretches and then wait, Mr. Demon, don't you already do that? Don't you already do that in your intros? I do. But man, I mean, you know why people are watching this? They're watching it for the yoga advice. How to get flexible. I don't know if I'm getting more flexible though. Okay, I think I'm getting stiffer in certain areas. Let's make this bigger, where everyone can see. There you go. And like, it's cool, man. I guess. Oh, damn. All right. Well, that's wholesome Sunday material right there for you. I have all the music split by songs. Oh, sweet. That's even better. Visibility 0.